Hey Taurus. So I just went through this whole rigmarole, right? I think a lot of the things that I'm going through, and I have no Taurus in my chart, have to do with like optics. And so I uploaded my first long form reading earlier and realized, holy shnikes, not the energy of it, the energy of it's amazing, but the quality is shit. And the reason why the quality is shit is because I am unwilling to turn this camera around and just talk into the regular camera. I prefer to see myself, even though I can't even see myself. I only have one contact in because I've had an eye infection and I've been moving my contact. Actually, no, I did get a fresh pair of contacts and I've only been using one for eye or what have you, but I don't have any glasses right now. I'm sorry. And why am I apologizing to you? I know I'm apologizing to you because Taurus, you feel like the last reading was Aries. I'm just going to go ahead and instead of figuring out who's what or whatever, I'm just going to go in order. And I was looking forward to getting into Taurian energy, and then all of a sudden I got really put into my Virgo energy, and I had to, like, I mean, of course I have to fix all of my decks and everything like that, but when I say fix my decks, I'm talking about like anal retentive Taurus. And what I feel with you, by the way, so I know you're Venusian and you want everything to be wonderful, and right now this video and this screen needs to be turned around with me. I am taking the hit on the pixels until I can get if you want to go to my Amazon wish list and donate some SD cards until I can do that and do this on my 4K cameras. Right now I'm doing this on my phone because I am doing it versus waiting for it to be perfect. And that's, I think that's the lesson here, Taurus. Doing the work. Don't wait for it to be perfect. That's why all this is here. Because like I am naturally, and I say natural, I'm not naturally, I have become a more, like I prefer everything being in its place, but Taurian energy doesn't necessarily put me in a very disciplined space. It puts me in in the past, but I haven't tapped in, you know what, I don't have a lot of experience in Taurian energy, let's just put it that way. Out of the earth signs, you've got just drive, slow-mo, you make me want to play my reggae, like we are going to do, because like I'm a Capricorn, and I may not have a lot of Cappy in my chart, but I have enough to harness that shit whenever I need to, and that's, in fact, I have a lot of notes for you. In fact, you might like this as well. I'm looking forward to Taurus season. Like I'm already harnessing, right? Like I'm already like, because I am an Aries moon, and Aries upon Aries with this last moon is a lot for an Aries. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this, I need grounding like nobody's business. And so the notes I have here, I went all over the place. Yeah, cleaning my workspace, strategy. They will see how good I am. I was feeling that some Taurians at work or wherever you're spending your most amount of time, could be home, feels like you're not appreciated. And man, Tauruses, I don't have a lot of you in my life, and the few ones that I have, it's you are a special breed of loveliness, especially for an air sign, fire, Magna. Like, I mean, I have a ton of Virgo in me, but my Virgo, whatever you call, you know, I can get super OCD, right? And Taurians are just like, no, pump the brakes, slow it down. We're going to do this. We're going to work. We're going to do this slow and steady. And I keep getting, it's very interesting, I keep getting my turtle cards in all of my animal decks, which is slow and steady wins the race, which is not my MO. And now I'm starting to like kind of sit back in it, and I'm like, oh, is this Taurian energy? And I'm learning to like, I'm going to take the day to, you know, because you're Venusian, right? There's so much that I haven't explored with a lot of the energies, but especially Taurus in particular, just because I know how, you know, and I don't want to say bullheaded or what have you, but I mean, I'm an earth sign, and when it comes down to it, right, my ascendant may be air, and I may have a lot of fire with the, like, a lot of people don't understand that I'm only a 5% Capricorn. I can pull that in very quickly, but I'm a Sagittarian to the core, right? But 5-planet Virgo, a stellium, means that I have perfection down to, but the Virgo, I believe, is the mutable earth sign out of all of them. I believe so. Anyways, I'm trying to learn how to harness. We can all, I mean, I have Taurus in my chart, but I can whip, I mean, if you pay attention, if you live on round time, and you don't have to live on round time, but you can strive to like really get into the moon cycles and what have you, and know what you're feeling. If you know that like moons affect you, then you can start looking into how the certain moons affect you. Like I know that the Scorpio moon coming up, I'm already feeling the insomnia. And it's not something that I just speak to myself and say, oh, it's a full moon, I'm gonna have insomnia. It doesn't happen with every full moon, but now I know, like, especially with the watery moons, I'm like, you know, let's roll with it and let's just get some work done. Instead of being frustrated and sleeping and flopping in my bed and what have you, I'm like, you know what, let's turn on, let's use our resources. Taurus, that's very Taurian. Let's use the things around us. And oh, going back to last push, Taurus, you don't know if you're in a competition, but all of a sudden, my captain came out, my drive came out. Like they have no idea how much gas is in my tank because it's completely full. People that's where we wanted to go with this. Underestimation. I feel that you are underestimated and maybe undervalued and underused. Here's the thing is, are you looking for other people to tell you that you need to be used or that you need to go or what have you? Because I know that's been my problem. I'm like, I have so much potential, and they're like, why don't you use it? And I'm like, well, nobody's asked me. Well, you know what? I'm here in the middle of the night doing readings. I'm not pushing to do it. I just woke up, and yesterday I spent 6 hours trying to put myself back to sleep, and now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a page from Lulu's page over at House of Oshun and get the hint and say, you know what? I can make myself tired, and I can make myself hungry, and I can make myself useful, even if it's the middle of the night. I do not have to, especially now, like I'm in a house right now, I don't have a roommate, and that's been a really, really long process for me to get to, and it just happens that the roommate canceled or what have you, and this is spirit just saying, like, take advantage. You're feeling a little like, whoop, whoop, in the middle of the night, like, let's go ahead and knock out some readings. Versus waking up in the morning like, oh, should I do it? I'm like, oh, I'm not really feeling it. And I'm just saying, like, where does this lead Taurus? You need to work on self-validation. We don't even have any cards out, and it's 9 minutes. Right? You need to validate yourself. If you're still with me, you're still with me. If you're not, I don't make any money off of this channel. I am not monetized. And I think that's where I was trying to make the thumbnails and this, that, and the other. And granted, that's going to help. It is. But I've got my eyes set on another tranche, if you will, of my business. And this is just laying it all out. I can't go run in this neighborhood. There's gunshots at 9 p.m. It's a beautiful space, but it's not safe for me. So I have to do things physically inside in order for me to expel my energy. And now I'm realizing that it's a-okay. Well, here's the thing. It's not okay when here's the thing, Taurus. Here's the long game, right? This is long form tarot right here, or channeling, or whatever it is. If I get this started in the middle of the night when I have an opportunity where I don't have roommates, then I will get more viewers. And if I get more viewers, then I will get more engagement. If I get more engagement, I will get more money. And if I get more money, then I can find a place where I don't have to have roommates ever. Right? That's long game. That's long form. That is Taurian energy. Where Sagittarian energy is like, fuck this. I'm going to go to the coffee shop or the park and go ahead and like record something. And just get it done and get it out of the way right now. And I am not a long form thinker. So I'm loving your energy right now. And I didn't think that I would be talking a lot. And I am. And I'm actually feeling really comfortable. There's this song. Okay, I can't, like, I want this to monetize, so I can't put the song on. But I went from classical with Aries, trying to calm myself and ground myself, to putting on reggae to like, not necessarily motivate myself, but get myself in the zone. So let's get in the zone, Taurus. If this gets monetized, great. If this is too long for you, click off. If this is not special or what's the word, spiritual enough for you, also please get out. I have 62 subscribers right now. There is no reason that you should be in my energy or space with any words or anything like that. Like, I am just a new YouTuber. I am now a bit more of a seasoned psychic, and I want to share what this, messages that need to come out. And if that's, if you want to, I'm just saying, before we even get into a space, because I may or may not open my comments up. I'm not really sure about that. There's a lot of readers that are turning them off. There's a lot of readers that are turning away from tarot. I don't even know if I'm going to use tarot. I'm not anti-tarot. But what I do know is that there are messages that people need to hear. And I'm able to deliver them. And that's pretty exciting. And that's not really something I've really embraced before. So here we are. All right. And I love the nails. Oh my God, I love the nails so much. I love how they sound. But I hate, then I heard about ASMR and I'm like, yeah, that's not for me. But I love it. I'm not going to tell you why I didn't love them. I'm like, what do we start with? I was so prepared, and now I'm just like blank slate, which is amazing at 13 minutes. Didn't I bring in the rest of the pack? I feel like I brought in the rest of the pack. Oh, the whole pack is, oh, there it is. Your second house. That flipped up while I was picking this up. Your beliefs, what you value, your resources, and fifth house, the power of love, investment, gambles, and other creations. We'll see how that plays into this. I was like, didn't I, so in the last reading, Aries, I got actually a quarter of this deck. It was very uncomfortable to even read from it. And it was just like, oh, you're not getting it. You're just gonna go ahead and use it. All of these decks have been recalibrated. But we're gonna go ahead and get one. You can timestamp here, by the way. Okay, we don't take these in reverse. Wow, wow, wow. Taurus, I just got the chills. Here's the thing, these are like Okay. Why is it personal? These are the cards I've been getting for myself. And here's the thing is I have been working on trying to harness all of the energies like as we come through this season. So it does make sense, but it's still uncanny. I'm really glad that all of this is being caught on camera. So I have Air Guardian here. Shift your perception. What my favorite thing about this particular card, it's very peacocky, like this is my absolute favorite. I'm talking about this is like next tattoo favorite. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get another tattoo. That's how big that one is. And then Magic Guardian, I'm talking about. This deck is very finicky. So for me to get these three, I mean, and it's a lot of Guardian, it's a lot of, oh, you're protected. And talk about protection, Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Yeah, Taurus. I'm gonna call that my Taurus card out of this deck because Taurians are just like, they put their shoulder in, right? And then they fucking lock that leg. They know, they don't do this, right? They do this. Leverage. You're good at leverage. Wow. I don't know, this is a powerful deck. Can you see the difference? Excuse me. Going from Aries to Taurus, I wanted to be in your energy just to ground me, and now it's so intense. So intense. And slightly sexual, just gonna say. I'm definitely, my sacral is on fire right now. I didn't even know that was gonna be a thing. Strength. You can't make this shit up, right? Strength. That's what I couldn't pick up from the bottom. We're just gonna leave that there. What's on the bottom here? Romantic love. Boy, I'm not gonna even look at that. Well, it's not, see? I don't want to bring myself. I'm just like, I'm not into romantic love. I want to bring it into this reading, but it's not about me. It's about you. But, oh, I gotta put this down. People accuse me of day drinking. No, I'm night drinking. It's like 2 in the morning. I would consider that night drinking. I'm listening. And sorry for saying sorry. I've got to stop apologizing for myself. I have gifts. They pop up in the night. Transparency. Man, that just came. This is 2 decks combined. This just came up in Aries. Oh, it's a progression. Okay. Tantric journey. Oh, there it is. Why am I saying that for you? I don't know. Clarify. Is it Air Guardian? Please clarify Air Guardian. Maybe I'm feeling your energy. I don't know. Balance and intimacy. Wow. Something's coming your way. You got the Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within, which is transfer. This is all in like your past energy. Then we have Tantric Journey. She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within, which I cannot pick up with Tantric Journey. And then Air Guardian. I love that we're working with elements here. Still can't pick this up. This is crazy. All right. Intimacy and balance. So obviously you're coming from something. And then Warrior. I'm like, is this past, present, future? Let's find out. I feel like it gave me, but it came, all of those came out. Yeah, we're gonna get one more. Even though those were, I'm not gonna even look at those because I'm just getting distracted. We need tunes. I'm gonna put some classical on because I'm not supposed to like have any like music.
Did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and more? So what are you waiting for?
I thought that was Geico. It's like the best. It's the best. You're gonna have a commercial. All right, I can hear it, and that's what happened. That's what happens. That's what. This feels so good to just be me on the stamp screen. Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. How Venusian is that? Feels very Venusian. Like actually more earthy. Saturnian maybe. All right, I'm like, it's a lot of cards. Friendship, interesting. Friendship with Warrior. Oh, sorry. Where are we at? 22. This cracks me up. Ah! 6 chakra, crown. All right, anytime I get a chakra, I'm like, work on it. Let's get in that, like a real card. Commitment. Heart Guardian with commitment. Oh, Taurus. What are you doing? Where are you going? We're gonna pull some actual tarot. I haven't pulled tarot in the past couple. I'm not anti-tarot. I just, let's like, okay, this is all like one scenario here. So we're gonna go ahead and just pull 3 cards if possible. Let me just see what happened in the past. 6 of Wands in reverse. Well, damn. Oh, wow. Do you see how separate that came out here? Okay. Magic Guardian, transparency. 6 of Wands, you were not successful. Okay, like I'm not saying that like in a funny way, but it wasn't successful. Like unlocking the magic within, like that even works for me right now. Like coming out of the spiritual closet, if you will, or what have you. It's not that it didn't work. You just weren't celebrated for it, right? Then tantric journey, and then you know, always I go to like a relationship or something like that. But tantric journey is also, tantra is all about like breath and presence, and then you get she wolf. You know, there are 2 of them right there. There's a wolf and a she, and I feel like that's just more like an inner tantric journey. With the Hermit in reverse, which is very, you know, well, it's a Virgo card, but it's also like coming out of that, right? Coming out of that she-wolf, like, ow, and like grounding down and being like, I'm coming out of this scenario. And what I actually really love about this is Air Guardian, because, you know, I'm a Gemini rising. So, like, and I really relate to air energy. I'm an Aqua, Venus, all that other good stuff. Shift your perception, and it can happen very quickly, right, with an air sign. In regards to balance and intimacy, which are the cards that we got out before, and we've got Queen of Swords in reverse. And here, I don't think the Queen of Swords in reverse is a bad thing. Honestly, I think it's an amazing, like, this would be me, and this would be perhaps my ego talking, or my lack thereof. Is saying, you know, Queen of Swords in reverse is very, well, okay, she's in reverse. I was gonna say very discerning and what have you, but I mean, she's in reverse. So maybe you didn't talk a lot. Maybe you had issues with intimacy and balancing intimacy, and you didn't speak a lot about it. But how I read, right? Granted, everybody has their own reading styles. When I get like a threesome here, a menage a trois, or whatever you call it, these are the issues that are surrounding what's happened. And here you have claimed your independence, you have claimed your own spiritual journey, and you have decided to come out of hermit mode. Now let's go to where we're at, right? So friendship and warrior. Be friendless wow. Be fearless and stand strong. And I said be friendless. Okay, so let's take that. Hey, I have to be really careful when I talk to people and say, like, I have no friends. Because I really don't. And I'm not saying that to be sad. I don't have anybody in my life currently that understands me, is willing to be happy for me if I am successful, and is willing to put themselves out there as a honest human being. Yeah, no, that's actually, I'm not saying like it's cool, it's awesome or anything like that, but it's something that I have worked towards. And I'm not saying that in like a bad thing. Like, it's not awesome, it's not great, but I know where my energy is coming from. I know who I am. I know that there isn't anybody in my life giving me shit, therefore tainting any of my, like, you know, there are benefits to cutting it all away and starting anew. I'm not saying that I don't want to have that, but I have cut pretty much everything away. And unfortunately, you know, I don't really have a lot of people I can talk to. Hello, YouTube. That being said, I don't have anybody that I have to answer to, and that's more important. It's more of a prioritization, and the way that I said that, like, and it came up with friendship, like literally the friendship card. Like, I'm trying to pick it up. Even though I am putting myself, I realize when I put myself into the readings, there is a risk of you saying, oh, well, it's all about you, what have you, but I'm not on here for me. Right. I put my energy and my gifts out here for you. So if that's the type of person that you are and that's how you feel about it, then you can click off and, you know. Right on. So let's be real. Be fearless, stand strong when it comes to your friendships, Taurus. Page of Cups on the bottom. I'm like afraid to even go any further. I'm like, where are we? I'm like, are we gonna finish this? I don't want to. Justice in reverse. Heartbreak. With this falling back over here, there's a King of Cups. You made a decision on someone who presented, and you said no. You said this isn't right. This isn't just. It doesn't feel good. No, thank you. Wow. Okay, we're gonna, yeah, I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm like, Murr. Clarify commitment. Oh. Ace of Cups in reverse. With the Moon in reverse and the King of Pentacles. Wow. Heart Guardian. Oh, there's the Guardian. Commitment to yourself. Right? Heart Guardian. I am not going to put out my love. I know what day it is about you, King of Pentacles. Oh, Taurus. You could be the King of Pentacles. You could be the person dealing with the King of Pentacles. But you know that, oh, it's heartbreak. It's like, oh. But Tauruses don't, it's very Aries. It was just like a roller coaster of emotions. And here it's just like, you know what? I can't do it. I know who you are. I commit to myself. I don't even know what this card is. Ah, Six of Cups. I want it elsewhere. That was separate. Y'all saw the, I'm like, I need to keep this set up because y'all saw the cards and how it split off. Seven of Pentacles, which was the, this is the tie-in for the Aries reading. There was another tie-in too, but I wasn't gonna bring it up, but you're investing in yourself. A lot of earth energy here. Something wasn't just, something wasn't right, something wasn't with your friendship circle. Oh my gosh, and we were talking about community. Somebody presented as, but they were not, you didn't find any, there was no victory. You decided to go off on your own and cut off communication. Wow. I'm like, do we go any further here? Now, if you want anything more about this one, just go ahead and contact me. All right. We'll see you soon. Oh, no, you know what? Lies. I'm a liar. We're going to get some advice. Should we? Absolutely. Like, should we get some advice? I'm like, I shouldn't leave you like that. I'm like, I'm leaving this. Yeah, no. And I can't stand this song. Sorry. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I could be loved. I love myself. Is that enough? I don't know, Taurus. I don't know. I'm not saying this is awesome, but I'm saying it is what it is, right? At least we know. Okay. Transformation is beautiful. We are gonna take it. You were clearing out the clutter. I got it earlier. Froggy Spirit in reverse. I try not to take these in reverse, but I'm kind of having to. And if that means I'm having to, then you will too. Butterfly, transformation, rebirth. You're going through a whole space here. But what I love about it is that frog is actually in reverse. When it's upright, it's saying, get it out. When it's in the reverse, it's saying, you're doing the work. I am tired now, which is amazing. Because last night, I was not feeling it. And granted, I don't want to put all these cards up and everything like that, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to get some sleep. And I'm really proud of myself. And I want you to be proud of yourself too. Taurus. Slow and steady wins the race. You just stick to it. Like our season's coming up and we do that, talk about some momentum, right? I love it. I love having all these cards around my elbows. It feels good. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.